In this series, we're focusing on innovation in green local energy with our 4 experts, Marilyn Waite, Dr. Thomas Hillig, Leslie Labruto, and Liana Ault.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Real Action. And as all of you know, this is the second of our series where we're focusing on green and local energy production. So I know you've all been working hard on a how-to guide and some decision support tools. So what can you tell me a little bit more about the purpose of these particular outputs and the progress so far within the project?
So to really nail down something that we think is realistic yet ambitious is something that I think we've made good headway on.
I had a really good chat with Marilyn just yesterday about, to make this come to life, it's going to require money, financing.
So we have been looking for examples already in the field of 100% renewable energy and microgrids and how that has been financed and what the gaps are. We think there's an opportunity in actually structuring financing where there's public subsidy and investment that's available to the members of that jurisdiction that will benefit from the microgrid.
And so how can we take our concept that we've fleshed out and stress test it with real places in the world?
I'm here in London to meet with Liana Jo Ault.
I am the general manager of the Venture Incubator for Energy Orchestration at Nokia. We all know that climate change is real, but it's a way that we can all do our part. And I look at the next generation, the Gen Z generation. They want to invest locally. They're very community driven, and they want to invest what they can see outside their door. And so I think there's a really great desire to build energy communities. This idea of being self-sufficient in this small community and taking care of your neighbors. Green and distributed energy resources really help do that. But I think it's important that we start decarbonizing even at the microgrid level and finding new ways to solve those same challenges of reliability. Thomas and I have had several conversations around the actual technology of the generation itself, whether geothermal is applicable or whether wind is applicable to these small microgrids. What I'm really enthusiastic about with the Real Action program is that it takes the thought leadership from places like Nokia Bell Labs, and we're seeking the input from external collaborators from the industries to help us build better solutions, to help us broaden our knowledge base, and to be able to serve our customers, both enterprise carriers and the general populace, with these new types of solutions. It takes that thought leadership and makes it practical and applicable, and that really inspires me to do even more.
We haven't even started talking yet about the technology required to connect the sources to the actual offtake or consumption of the power and how we monitor that as well.
Being able to do real-time streaming to understand what's happening, to really be able to look at the consumption and be able to shift the loads around. And I think it'll need to be a hybrid solution between edge compute and cloud in some ways. There's a lot of different opportunities to use LTE 5G for this. It may be something where you partner with a carrier that's already in that location, or it could be a partnership where they're benefiting from that microgrid as well as an anchor tenant and a key stakeholder.
I think there are also interesting approaches on the supply side. For example, integrating weather forecasting in an intelligent way, so that for example, if you are working with solar energy, when clouds are coming in.
The microgrid controller is really, really important. You're going to have some sort of streaming analytics for the artificial intelligence to put the algorithms on. And so I think that automating that at a level that we've not seen before is going to be necessary.
Excellent. Okay, so with that, I will be checking in with you for our final session to have a look at the output that you've made and what the potential solution is to be able to create real action. So once again, team, thank you very much, and I will talk to all of you next time.